Okay. All right. So, sketch. There's one more. There's one thing that I think that you maybe we discussed briefly, but I want to make sure that we give our proper dues. You can't see the screen.
Oh man.
Yeah. So,
shit, man.
Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball Z,
Dr. Slump
passed recently. So we want to make sure we give our big ups to him. I have not even begun to connect all of the dots to be able to even know how much this man has touched my life. One of the biggest pictures I'm seeing going around right now is Spirit Bomb.
Yes. Give him your energy.
If you were a kid and you loved anime and you were just in the right time, in the right place, and Goku needed your fucking help and Goku needed your energy for this Spirit Bomb, you had your fucking hands in the air. Arms in the air, hands in the air, you standing up, your energy is flowing through you. And man, dude, when I remember when I saw the news, I literally had to be like, whoa, okay. And I'm talking about,
yeah, it fucked up my whole break.
Dude, man.
Yeah, I was actually about to go take a nap on break when I found out about it.
The way that the internet responded, you had all of these
the Sinaloa cartel, the fucking Juarez cartel, bro. All these fucking cartels are fucking with the mayor or with the
okay, guys. For context, Dragon Ball Z is loved so much in Mexico that when the news of Akira Toriyama's passing reached Mexico, the cartels agreed to a ceasefire in honor of this man, and the government, the mayor, accepted their ceasefire. They say, look, we need to grieve, so we're gonna chill for a little bit. You chill for a little bit, leave us alone. Our man has died.
I'm probably preaching to the choir on this one, but for anybody who doesn't know, right, Dragon Ball Z in Mexico and in South America in particular, but especially in Mexico, is huge, to the point where there are entire fandoms dedicated to published, like, mind you, that's with a capital P, published fan works of Dragon Ball Z. I'm sure most people who are into Dragon Ball Z have seen those pictures back when GT was still on of like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he had like all white hair. He had like a gray outfit with the dark charcoal fucking
I remember
highlights and shit.
For years, like seeing this float around the internet when it was in its infancy, that version of Goku with the white hair straight down his back, dude.
When TikTok blew up, you started seeing people posting all these videos, and when YouTube got popular, they started posting all these videos of these comic book panels you had never seen in Dragon Ball before. All that came from these artists that were so in love and enamored with Dragon Ball from Mexico. I remember having Hispanic homies in school, and we would talk about it. Half of us couldn't even speak English. We couldn't even speak our like each other's languages, but we could talk about Dragon Ball Z. We could do the Spirit Bomb. I bonded with a dude over the Gallic gun, who I could not talk to, like I could not converse with at all. But he saw me doing the Gallic gun, and we became friends over that.
I stopped by this shop, and right next to it was this bar, and I was like, shit, man, I'm here. Why not? And so I went in and I spent like 20 minutes talking to a dude about Dragon Ball Z. Just random shit. And it wasn't in that. And also that was when I looked and I heard the cartel shit. And I also realized, and I also found out that when Dragon Ball Super was airing, they said that when Dragon Ball Super, the episode came out, crime slowed down for a little bit in Mexico because everybody was tuned in.
This is a fact. Yeah, man, their shit is huge. This shit is huge. Kisuke Itagaki, the guy who writes Baki, he better not. He better stay healthy because Brazil will just stand up.
He's big over there.
Fighting games are huge in Brazil, and Baki might as well be a fighting game that you can read. There are like, I got back into the FGC because of that community.
Okay.
Strictly from YouTube. I had been watching like Mugen videos and stuff like that, and I speak Portuguese, so and watching the videos and going to the comment section, I'm like, where is all this coming from? Like, why is all this Portuguese down here? And it, like, reading through it, it took me a minute to realize like there's a huge community for it over there. And surprisingly enough, when I was back in the day when I was looking for like Baki manga and stuff like that before it, got officially released, a lot of stuff would be in Portuguese because these guys in Brazil would just know how to hack that stuff and know how to get it in, and so they would translate it. So most of the time when I read Baki manga, it was in Portuguese. I think I read the entirety of Son of the Ogre in Portuguese.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
dude. His passing, people were hurt. Like, a lot of artists, Oda, One Piece, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, everyone say, wasn't for you, dude, I wouldn't do this. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have wanted to draw. I started drawing because I was drawing Goku. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, like, I'm like the Mexican homies is hurt right now. Go check on your Mexican friends, but the black community, especially black boys, is hurt off of this. There ain't no other way to say it. There are fans of Dragon Ball Z everywhere, but that motherfucker meant something to us. The motherfucker Goku, the motherfucker Vegeta, those were stories about us, bro.
Dude, man.
Piccolo was somebody's dad, bro.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. Piccolo was my favorite character for the longest. I was like, man, he is doing the fucking work. He training this fucking dude.
Because that's how we feel, bro.
Shit, I forgot this. I'll post. It's great because I post production. I can post all this shit. Final Fantasy 14. They fucking people were lining up in the fucking in different parts of the world and lighting candles and dude, man, like, come on, this is crazy. But like for a little bit, I mean, they say they have good hopes, the high hopes for the guy who's running Super, but
we're all gonna be watching Daima. Like,
David said, he said one of the last things was to take care of Dragon Ball. Like, it's crazy. What'd you say? What was that called?
Daima. It's for kids. It's a baby show, but we're all gonna watch it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna cry like a bitch.
Hey, man, we gotta watch that together. Golly. But long story short, we as fans, and again with so much love for this man and all the things, I lose count. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count how many times I pretended to be a Super Saiyan. and even more times, you can double that number. How many times I was convinced I was going Super Saiyan?
Oh
And
man,
so,
remember that YouTube video of that kid going Super Saiyan?
yeah, I watched that the other day too. Like
You know,
that's resurfaced now too. That's
you know
good. That's
what's
doing this
crazy
rounds.
about that? Looking back at that, because the immediate knee-jerk reaction from that is like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what is this stuff is not real. But at the same time,
When you by yourself.
well, not even that, like thinking about, and it kind of sucks that we think about this after Toriyama died, but like thinking about that situation, like stepping back, this story and this fictional character struggles had such an impact on this young man that he genuinely believed it could change his life, have like a transformative effect on his life. He believed that so much that he recorded it and posted it.
Yeah.
Even though he probably fully knew that it wasn't going to do what he wanted to do, but he had to try it.
And the funny thing is that most of the people who laughed, out publicly, we've done it.
But what's crazy is like, not even the fact that like whether you want to go Super Saiyan or not, whether you screamed into your TV, whether you gave me energy or not. If you love Dragon Ball Z, if you understand where that young man was coming from, even if you laughed at him in that moment, we got to be mature enough after Akira Sensei died to clap for that young man.
Yes, sir.
Because whether he went Super Saiyan or whether he failed or whatever, he showed us what Akira taught him.
Yep. Preach.
He showed up. He put in that effort. And he didn't give up. And if you're a real Dragon Ball fan, you got to see that.
Well, the real ones understand. Real ones get it. Yeah. And real ones, will miss him and his work and just the influence of his presence to and how it trickled down to everyone. We love this man, and he will be missed. So thank you for everything.
Rest up. Damn.
Rest in power.
Yes, sir.